this is a this is my review of the Xbox One Elite controller. Okay, it comes in this nice case. It's like a fabric. Has a pouch here that you can put things in. And then it has a little accessory slots here. And you can see that this is the standard D-pad. Here's some extra paddles. You can see the paddles. They have a connection to them here. Pretty simple. And then you have the different stick sizes. Okay. You can see that. Let me show you the longer ones. So you can see the difference here. One's longer, one's shorter. So when you're changing the accessories with your Xbox controller, it's just magnetic. Pull it right off, and then you can put the next one right in there. Snaps right in place. And it doesn't just come off because it's magnetic. You have to pull it off. Okay. Same thing with the sticks. They come right off. And if you want to put the taller stick on, this goes right on. You can see the height difference. So maybe if you have bigger hands, maybe it feels more comfortable. I prefer the standard D-pad because I usually, for the game I play, it's up, down, left, right. It's not in between. Now for some games I could totally see this working better. It also has a nice feel for your thumb. This stick you can see is rounded, but this stick is the smallest stick you can put on, and I prefer that. I don't like to have a really high stick. Okay, so put this back together. Insert the sticks back into the carrying case. Now I'll show you the paddles. The paddles on the back is pretty sweet. There's 4 of them. They can be removed. See, it just sticks right in that slot right there. You put it in. And here. Doing this one-handed is difficult. Put it in. Boom. Those little buttons are what is getting pressed. Okay. So you can see these buttons right here has the short and the long. That's for the triggers. If it's on the short, the trigger only goes down a little bit. When you switch it to the full trigger, it sinks all the way down. So it allows you to do more of a rapid fire. However, in some games, like where it's a throttle, pressing it all the way down would mean full speed, and it doesn't really work well if you do the hair trigger. However, Microsoft has a built-in app. Basically, the accessory app is made for this too, and you can change the distance at which full throttle is. So if you want to go the short, you can go ahead and put it the short, go into the app, and make sure that partial down is the same as all the way down, so that you get full throttle. Okay, but it just means now you don't have to have that range of motion all the way down and all the way back up to do what you're doing. So it allows like a rapid fire. The controller does feel slightly heavier. You can also see that it's textured on the back. The whole surface is like a rubbery surface. Okay, but the texture on the back is pretty nice. I actually prefer the heavier weight to the controller. It feels like you have something in your hands. Here you see this number 1 and number 2. What's really cool about that is you can have 2 different loadouts, and it's actually saved in the controller. So number 2 could be something totally different. Number 1 could be something totally different. Now I have just one configuration. I basically the D-pad, when you snap it down, a lot of times that's run in games. Here it snaps down. That's another option. I change those to the paddles because I feel like when I have my thumb here and I'm pushing down really hard, pushing down hard and up, it makes your thumb sore. You know, you're always pushing down. The paddles are just a real easy pull, and I'll show you how my hand fits right on there. Boom, boom, boom. That's not bad. And once you get used to it, you can do the hair triggers really fast and the paddles for the sticks. So when you're controlling like this, you can run or whatever you have it assigned to for that game. Also, this light here, it lights up. You can change the illumination of how bright it is. I just leave it at default because I'm used to the default controller in that way. And then the paddles here, you could put all 4 paddles, and I'll show you what they look like. It's just I found that when you have all 4 paddles on, like those are 2 paddles, I'll show you how it fits on your controller. Okay, let me switch hands here. See this? You can do that, except a lot of times I'll have my hand here and I'll squeeze on accident. Both fingers will squeeze. Just don't have that like dexterous hand coordination. So I'll end up doing another button. So that's why I had to eliminate one of them for me. I just can't do like thumb, pointer, index, and ring finger all at the same time. So yeah, I'm not that skilled. But I did remove the larger paddles. I tried one or the other. I like the short paddles and where they go and how they fit on my finger. Well, I would show you guys the app, but this is it. Remember, it's textured on the back. The controller's slightly heavier feeling. Comes with this really neat carrying case that you can zip up. What I think is really neat is if you were going to go to your buddy's house, friends or relatives, take your Elite controller, connect it to their Xbox, and you get your own layout. Your configuration for those buttons is the same. Okay? Thanks a lot. If you have any questions or you like this video, please like it, and hopefully it gave you a little bit of help if you're deciding to buy an Xbox Elite controller. Thanks.